Mr. Wittig. He's my biggest troll.
He's your what?
Yeah, he was all smiling that they indicted me. But where's the complaint? I mean, if y'all are going to do that, just get it filed. Let's go.
It is filed.
Oh, I don't know. They resent me again.
It's only in the misdemeanor court. It was a mistake that I found out. The attorney said it. When it goes to the grand jury, it doesn't automatically mean it goes to district court. It's a felony. The district clerk was told not to file it in district court, and they did anyway. So they made a mistake.
So the clerk's office messed it up.
District clerk was told not to file it in district court, and they did anyway. So they made a mistake.
So the clerk's office messed it up.
Okay. There's only one case, and it's the one.
So if I go to their office, they should do something that says there's nothing in district courts or something.
They should know by now, because it's been a while that I think there's transfer paperwork maybe to push it to the right spot. But that was a long time ago. I'm a little shocked that that's not resolved.
Oh yeah, well, you can pull it up online. If you want to.
Yeah, it still shows it's in.
Yeah. I believe you.
I'm ready for the speedy trial.
Why?
I agree it was. So let's lay it all out. I think my attorney emailed y'all very promptly, a week or two after I was arrested. So.
Yeah, I think he was in touch pretty soon.
Why did you take a misdemeanor to the grand jury? I only see that with police officers. I don't think I've ever seen it with a regular citizen before.
It happens. I mean, it's not the norm, but it gives you, a security blanket, I guess, in a way, to be honest. But it gives total citizens a chance to look at something and give you that advice. Hey, listen, is this good or not?
Well, y'all probably had an assistant district attorney in there too, right, or more?
Well, that's who presents it.
Yeah, another citizen didn't present the case on me. Your office did. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the way it works. But
interesting.
But they don't approve everything. It's not the old diet ham sandwich thing. But
yeah, no, they don't. They don't approve any of the cases against the cops. I got the spreadsheet. Except for the one that killed the other cop. I guess if you kill another, that's probably. Yeah, the others, I'll let all the other cops off. Yeah, that's right.
We do present all of all sheets.
And when I bring things
isn't that required by law? Isn't that required by law that an officer involved shooting goes to a grand jury? No? Okay.
Y'all don't take the things I bring to your office to grand jury. Y'all claim y'all can't prove a culpable mental state, which is interesting. So that's where we are here. So I don't know, you say y'all can't indict a ham sandwich. I guess the people decide, man.
We try to take in, what we believe is proven right. You don't take everything and just put it on them, but so that's why most things would get indicted, because most of the things we would take in have sufficient proof.
It's a very interesting posture.
But it's only a probable cause, right? It's only a probable cause determination a grand jury makes, not what you need in trial.
Unfortunately, I think that the grand jury system is not what it should be. And you say, I still think that, and maybe not you. I'm not saying you. I don't know you, but I know in Harris County, a few years ago, they had grand juries that were kicking cases out left and right. So what they did was they held cases back that they wanted, and they wouldn't take them until they got different grand jury seats.
That was interesting. Another guy got indicted, Daryl Jordan, the judge out in Harris County, who was actually telling me and Mr. Warden here how much he appreciated that we fight for the Constitution. That's what he had to say. It was not too long ago, and I guess that case got to your office and immediately dismissed, even though it was indicted. So that's interesting that he got that treatment from the Corcoran County DA.
Yeah, the case could be proved beyond a reasonable doubt.
But it was sent to a grand jury and they indicted him.
It was. That's right.
Yeah.
And there was probable cause. I'm not saying that the grand jury did anything wrong, but there's a big difference between what we can prove at trial versus what their standard is.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's how that works. There was something I was going to say. I can't remember. Oh, the grand jury system did change. How many years ago? It used to be you had grand jury commissioners, right? A judge, whichever judge is in charge of grand jury for the term, would pick people to go out and basically recruit
grand juries.
And then it's a bigger group than what winds up on a grand jury. You get have a larger group to pick the 12 from, and that was the grand jury commissioner system.
Mm-hmm.
But you wind up having all the same people over and over again,
Well,
they changed that a few years back, so now they just pull just like a regular
jury. Yeah.
So you get really just folks from all over the county.
Yeah, I think the biggest problem is that there's not equal representation. So you have an ADA goes in there and basically says, hey, this is what the police said. And unfortunately, we know that the police lie. I mean, this is proven over and over and over again. So you end up with some poor guy getting indicted and then having to wait around to go to trial or go to trial, and it just ruins people's lives. And I don't think that that the system as is should be allowed to continue. I think it should be overhauled, and we should allow, equal representation. If you have an attorney, if you don't, well, then you get what you get. But if you've hired an attorney, he should be able to go up there and give the alternate version of what occurred.
Well, his office hasn't even interviewed me. They didn't let me know they were bringing it. I mean, I did a video.
He can't
on Friday
interview you.
and
You've got an
Monday.
attorney. You have to have the attorney. Yeah.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. They haven't contacted the attorney. I did a video on Friday. On Monday, they indicted me, and I would have probably answered any of the grand jury questions. They could have summoned me. I don't think I got a summon. If y'all summoned me, I didn't get it.
No, it's true.
It would be unusual. It's not.
It's pretty unusual to indict a Class B misdemeanor.
I
bet
agree.
It probably hasn't happened in a while.
I agree.
When was the last Class B misdemeanor y'all had an indictment on?
I don't know.
That didn't involve a police officer.
Yeah, it did involve a police officer. We all tried to hide and protect each other.
I'm sorry. I didn't catch your name. Who are you?
It's Wes Whitting.
What? You're the DA?
Executive
Who is it?
assistant.
To the-
What is it?
Okay.
Executive assistant,
Who
which
is
is
that?
different than the first.
Correct.
So I think you do more you're like that of the administration, right? Not of all other criminal attorneys.
Correct.
And then you have a person instead of criminal and a person in charge of civil, correct? Which I don't understand. What civil stuff do y'all even do?
Asset forfeiture, bond forfeiture,
Oh, yeah.
expulsions, non-disclosures are all civil filings that are
That
related
to the criminal cases. Okay, because I know with the county attorney, I was thinking, what does a PA? Okay, I get it. That sounds good. All right, well, have a good morning. It's nice to
All right,
talk to you.
thank you, appreciate it.
Appreciate you stopping and talk.
Yes, sir.
Hi, Don, how are
Hey,
you?
how's it going? Good morning.
Oh, there